It's
The Skull chant echo throughout U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
Nope. What?
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And leading the charge, we get a look at their 6-year quarterback.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A huge play there right off the bat. 45 yards. First down. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Throwing, Young. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more.
Tighter pass on the field.
The kick by Bass is good. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put them in field goal range.
And one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed them to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
Over here. Over here.
Check in on the numbers last week for Robinson. 11 carries, 119 yards, and the score. Now Love.
Yeah, he could very well be on his way to a rushing title, but guess what? His offensive line, they're meeting separately because they want that rushing title as much as he does, and they want to make sure they get him there.
First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
2nd and 10. At the 38-yard line.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
3rd and 3.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. To throw now, here's Love. Over the middle, complete. It's Thornton. And quickly, they get to the line.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Working out of the gun. Love. That's complete yet again to Thornton. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. The Vikings at 6-2 to start play. And they come in after a loss last time out, but they've still been in good form. They've won 6 of their last 8.
Last week they took one on the chin, but to me, this is a pretty resilient bunch. So I don't think they'll dwell too much on that loss. They'll be looking to come out in this one and make amends right now.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Love. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dante Thornton with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Vikings are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Panthers offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been very impactful when using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the league leaders in rushing yards by a quarterback. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Young. And that one too wide and incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Here we go.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partners, a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Love now. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yes.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Robinson up the middle. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
13 more yards. That's another Vikings first down.
Throwing. Love. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. 2nd down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Love looking to throw it.
Panthers 14-yard line.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
That's another Vikings first down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love.
Oh.
Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Panthers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides. But sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
From the shotgun, it's Young. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And the Panthers, first down. A gain of 9 yards.
They'll play fake. Now Young. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
On the play. It's second down.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Let's go.
A give out of the gun to Genty. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
Here we go.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
When it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Vikings will take over here first and 10. The Vikings offense and running back Bijan Robinson set to take over once more. As we transition into the second half of the season, you can see he's the NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Switch, yellow, set.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Oh,
he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Following the interception, Young. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Touchdown, Panthers. David Njoku, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room.
Ready.
They begin the drive with Robinson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 61 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Love from the gun. Got his man, it's Thornton. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
That's another Vikings first down.
Back to throw now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
3rd and 4. Cross field. Set. Check white. 50.
Back to throw again. Completes this one to Thornton. And he will have a Vikings first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. That was signaling a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Ready? Hey, check. Check, Fury. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
A gain of 17 yards.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So we are deadlocked at the break here. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter.
Set to kick off.
And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Vikings offense and their running back getting set to go once more. He is the NFL's leader in rushing yards to this point in the season. And if he can replicate or even surpass the production to take home the title. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That short one here, complete to the tight end. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Yellow.
They'll look to throw now on first down. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Keon White able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Let's go.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Love. And it'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot. Backed up. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Love to throw for it on 4th. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to pick up the Vikings first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allow him to convert on 4th and long.
Quick, yellow.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw. Love. Working downfield. He's got Thornton. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 12-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Love. And a quick throw here that's complete. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to the ground with Robinson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Okay, ready?
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. Operating from the gun. Love. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one, 28 yards on the ground. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Young to throw it. On the slant, completes to Sutton. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down. A run out of the gun with Genty. And a lane slow materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had a big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Young to throw it. And it is caught. And he is going to have a Panthers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
As you know, so many things in the passing game are based on yardage. Sometimes it's just based on timing. And that's what we saw right there on that play. 3rd and 3. Just get the ball right to the receiver.
Is the hitch route. Tell us, what is the hitch route?
Yeah, just take really one step, like you're driving off the line of scrimmage, get the defensive back on his heels, get the ball out to the receiver, and he does the rest.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Right back to Genty on 1st down. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
And the Vikings 24-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Put. Set.
Young. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sutton. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
They'll motion out one of the tight ends. Genty. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
To throw, Young. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. And not a good time for the sack on 2nd and goal. The loss of 6. And now it's 3rd down.
Ready.
Young. Under pressure, they got him again. With Sean Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. Bit of a pressure spot here for Tyler Bass. This to break our 4th quarter tie. The kick by Bass is good. And they will take the lead at 13-10. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Looking to put a drive together.
Come on, set, huh?
He'll get it to Robinson to begin the drive. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. And they're going to speed things up here.
25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and...
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on first and 10. Robinson with another carry. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Now Love.
Second and 4.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
And the Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ultra. Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
For Caleb Noel, incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Right.
Here's second and 10.
38. 10 black. 10.
Love now. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over in that time, and it's going to lead to third down. And we'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down. Again, it's Love. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. He has been arguably the league's best receiver here in the first half of the year. And to that point, he's now gone over 1,000 yards receiving with a healthy portion of the season still yet to be played.
Here we go. Yellow. Line.
On the give, here's Robinson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming out, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
This is second and 8.
Let's ready.
Love. Pass right side, caught by Thornton. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 12-yard line.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, to watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a first down in field goal range already. Hand off now to Robinson. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Bijan Robinson with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. And put an extra point up and throw. And that will make this a 4-point game. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings move it away. Oh, good move. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So now Young and the Panthers down 17-13, a minute 54 on the clock. Now their losing streak In danger of continuing as they come up on first down. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. Second down, 8 yards to go. Young to throw. Targeting more, and he's got him on the crossing pattern. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now Young. That's complete. It's Ashton Genty. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half.
At the 44-yard line.
Young. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. First and 10.
An 8-yard pickup.
Here's Young. The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Young to throw. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
Now Young. Over the middle, complete. It's Soto. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Finding more on the out route for the completion.
That's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete. How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they'll just make a change on defense, say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now, has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now. Here's Young. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one.
45, White.
Down to a knee goes Love, and that should be the final act of this football game. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal, in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think.